say green beans for a French dish because I'm going to finish this up and cook it through in a pretty flavorful sauce. Right? Hoisin, oyster, soy, all these things really have a lot of salt and sugar content. I don't need this water nearly as salty as I would for normal French blanching technique. Water is boiling. Break up these noodles a little bit. Okay. Going into my boiling water. We're going to treat this more like a fresh pasta. So I'm not going to cook this for 10 minutes to get al dente like our Italian spaghetti, fried spaghetti. I'm going to cook it for maybe 3 minutes, see where I'm at. Okay, my peanuts have come out of the oven. Got just a light color to it. I don't want them super dark. I just want them toasted. That was only about 6 or 7 minutes. Main noodles are starting to get kind of soft, but they still have some rigidness to them. So I'm going to go another minute at least and then see where we're at. Got my water bath already set up. I'm not quite there yet. I can tell if they're al dente by just taking it and breaking one of these apart, looking at where it was broken. If I can see a bunch of kind of lighter color in the middle, then I know this is just a touch longer. I want them just barely cooked, even just barely undercooked, because I'm going to finish that cooking and with my sauce with the stir fry lo mein. All right, noodles are starting to thicken up, taking on water pretty nicely. In a few minutes, so give one a tester, see where we're at. Still has a little line of white, just a little one. How it feels. Yeah, I think we're there. A lot of this over to my ice bath. it needs to come out, so I know Bella's going to use the plain water. I want to mix up some overcooked pasta with her nicely cooked pasta.
Is that ice water that you have them sitting in?
Now, my water is ready for you, Bella. It's so a lot easier if things are nice and cool by using gloves.
How are you doing, sir? I understand you're out of medical student working with your doctor today. Sorry you have to be here, but thanks for coming to the video. And who are you?
I'm his wife.
Oh, well, so nice to meet you. Y'all doing all right today? Is that okay?
Let my pasta drain a little bit. All right, I'm gonna let that drain for a minute or so and then toss it with some olive oil. While that's draining, I'm gonna start setting up a tray with all of my stuff I need to cut for both of my dishes. And also on my Kung Pao chicken, I'm gonna kind of put my Szechuan peppercorns through a real quick burr. not in the end dish, just biting through whole peppercorns like this. They got a little bit of a girth to them. I just don't want to be biting into that. I'm just gonna get them a little bit mixed up, chopped up a little bit. I'm gonna taste one because I always love the crazy sensation. Almost like I don't know.
Kind of a wintergreen.
Yeah, wintergreen or like Vapo Rub or something.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Right, a little Chinese wine, called Chinese wine. Black vinegar. Yeah, a little black vinegar with the a little oil. Just so it doesn't stick until I need it. Yeah. Is that what? What about? What's the question? I'll do the cornstarch slurry on the side or at the end. For velvetizing, it's an additional cornstarch component. Let that sit until I need it. I'll probably evenly spread this out and then tightly wrap my tray so I don't start drying anything out. Yeah. They are. You can take them if you want. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, don't be sorry. You can just take the card, replace the card. You got plenty of cards in there. Yeah. Yes, you can have as much as you want. Oh, right here. Also, that's all the peanuts, so All right, going into a storage area until I need it. Gotta do, Noah. What you gotta do? I'm gonna start cutting things for Tony's house chicken. No, the only seasonings I put is soy, black vinegar, and calcium. Correct. All right, I'm gonna do my Kung Pao chicken cuts first. That's not my knees. I did. Ask away. I'm here for the people. You're the people. You talk to yourself. Yeah. There's multiple people in you. Have you seen that movie, A Beautiful Mind? Yes, I have. That was good. Really? My green onions for my Kung Pao chicken. I'm going to use kind of just the white parts. I'm going to cut them into about 1/2 inch little sticks. I'm going to save this for something else.
And what'd you say you're doing with the bottoms of them?
I'm
He's just
sorry.
gonna save it for something else.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. That, or stock or something. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
That or garnish or something like that.
What else? Garlic and ginger. I know I'm going to need quite a bit of garlic and ginger for both dishes. So I'm going to break that out. I'll just do it enough for both dishes.
Chef Scott and Chef Cliff, are you guys fine cutting most of the vegetables on a hard bias? And
Yeah.
bite-sized pieces? Okay.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
He was saying, are we okay with him cutting it on the hard bias, you know, like bite-sized pieces?
Green onions? Yeah, that's fine. As long as they're uniform.
Yeah.
No, like also the peppers. What about like the, as in like what I've experienced, like Asian dishes are not square usually, but is it, should we do bias?
You can cut them, you know, any way you want, except like I wouldn't do big cuts
Okay.
because they need to cook very fast and they all need to be bite size or a little bit smaller than bite size, and then make them uniform. Those are kind of the stipulations.
Okay, yeah, I cut a bunch of snow peas last night, small on a hard bias, so I'm trying to match them all about the size of that onion you just cut or that garlic you just cut. So if you're fine with that, then
Yeah, maybe for
Yeah.
the garnish on the greens, I'll just slice them kind of thin on a very strong bias for garnish on top last second.
okay. All right, thanks, Chef.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chef Cliff, as well.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna do super thin slices. Told you I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
Doing some Goodfellas garlic here.
There you go. Little Joe Pesci. Or what was his name? I can't remember.
Forget the actor's name who was slicing the garlic.
Yeah. With a razor blade, man.
Yeah.
Goodfellas, right?
What?
Yep.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, that actor passed away a few years ago.
Oh, really?
Yep, sure did.
That was a great movie.
Hey, so Chef, just to pass a few things on to both of you.
Heard.
I was at the 5 o'clock yesterday with is it not Nagate? I don't know why I have that in the brain. He's the one that is it the executive chef for the Fairmount here in Austin.
Uh-huh.
And he was saying if at any point in time we want to do a class tour, we're more than welcome to. He also brought up something about the ZGOT guide for food rating. That was kind of interesting.
What did he say about it?
He just brought that up about the ZGOT guide. I don't know how many of us out there knew about that. That was a new one on me. One of the main things he was saying is focus on technique. That's the biggest thing.
For sure.
If you want to be a cook, show up, team play, and hard work. If you want to be the chef, know how to cook, leadership skills, and team play. So 2 different things there. He also put out a book that was by Ritz and Escoffier by, I want to say it was Luc Barr. And then he also has another one. It's called French Laundry. And that's by Thomas Keller. So just some things to pass along.
Yeah, I've got that one.
For sure. But I'm going to look up the Luc Barr one. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, sure, no problem. They said you could also find this on the portal, the conversation we had with them last night.
Great. Awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's Chef Andre Nateras who we had that conversation with. I guess it was hosted by the president of the Boulder.
Yeah.
Kirk
Bachman?
Yeah.
Kirk Bachman. Yeah.
Say that again? Yeah, of course. Got to. That's from the new movie? The new one? I don't know it. I don't know it. I love Disney songs. Not yet, anyway. Sing it for me. I don't recognize it. Oh, okay.
Seth, if you've seen the new Google app, you can hum it and I'll look up the song for you.
That's a good one. I'm doing something crazy, y'all. Slicing my ginger 2%.
What time's the dinner show at?
What?
What time's the dinner show at?
Dinner show? I'm not sure.
Hey, Chef, real quick, that's the ginger you're cutting up, correct?
That is correct. With ginger scallion, red bell. Nuts are done. Almost ready for my kung pao mise en place. dried red chili. Leave them whole. I like to cut mine though. Smaller little pieces. A lot of times these dried chilies are kind of strong, so I'll leave some of the seeds on my, kind of leave some seeds out. Some seeds will still go in, but not all the seeds that come out. Yeah, I know. Natalie loves this day. So.
Oh, so you're saving it for mom.
Yeah. For the green onions, I'm going to do a little garnish like I was talking about. Cut them on a really strong bias. Nice and thin. And then I'm actually going to put them in an ice bath and store them. And that ice bath will make them really curl up nicely. I'm just taking the ends off because that was probably the worst looking part of the green stem, so I don't really need those. Again, just a really, really strong bias. Oh, really? All right, thank you. All right. Nice thin pieces of green onion. I'll put it right in some ice water. It won't damage the color, but it'll make it really kind of curl up nicely. That's what I want. It wasn't a very good speech. Oh, no, I didn't hear it. I was a band nerd. Okay. I think my mise en place for my Kung Pao is ready. I'm just double checking everything. Check, 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 check. My soy sauce set up. Cornstarch slurry, chicken stuff. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna set up a slurry, just a thickening agent for my sauce. All it is cornstarch and water. Typically speaking, it's like 1 part cornstarch, 2 parts water. But this ready, but when I'm actually going to use it later on, I'll need to re-stir it because all that cornstarch will kind of fall to the bottom of this container. That's the slurry. You can treat it just like a roux. It is just a thickener, and it will need to come to a boil when you use it. All right. Kind of a slow progression, but definitely liked my first day at the Oasis. That was fun. That helped me decide a little bit. Yeah. That kind of sparked my interest. I went to school and found out I kind of liked food. Started to respect it a little more. And the more research I did, the more I liked it because I realized I'm never going to know everything. I can learn something new every day. Just like the more I did it, the more I liked it. Okay, my Kung Pao is 100% set. I'm going to set up my lo mein. Ooh.
What is this? This is the cornstarch, right?
Slurry, yeah.
And that's the canola oil. What is this?
Ginger.
Ginger? Is that garlic?
Yeah.
That's a very different way of eating garlic. And then, oh yeah. Okay. I got everything except.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You know what? I'm going to start some jasmine rice. I'm wild. I'm crazy. I'm gonna rinse my jasmine rice and then soak it a little bit.
You're two wild and crazy guys.
I'm just rinsing this rice until that water kind of runs clean, it's not cloudy.
Hey, Chef Cliff. If you're talking, you're muted. Hey, Chef, what'd you put in the soy sauce?
Sorry?
Well, you poured out the soy sauce, but what'd you put in it afterwards? Was that,
I did a mix of like soy sauce, a little hoisin, oyster, and Shaoxing wine. But just soy sauce is fine too. Oh, and I did a little dark soy too.
okay, no, I was just asking because I'm trying to follow what you're doing. I have all those sauces, but, so I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah, it's mostly soy sauce with a very small amount of the other stuff.
Gotcha, thanks, Chef.
You got it. I don't really have a nice tight fitting lid for my rice. I'm just gonna make my own. With some aluminum foil. This is pretty flimsy aluminum foil, so I'm gonna double up. Was that barbecue aluminum foil from HEB? All I need is one sheet. Hold in the edges on all four sides. I've got this nice reinforced edge aluminum foil that will crimp nicely on top of my pan. Yep. That's why I put the thinly sliced ones in ice water. That's for garnish. So my ratio for jasmine rice, 1 to 1.5. Okay. Got my rinsed rice just under the lid here. You know, for Asian jasmine rice, they don't use any chicken stock. They don't put butter in it. They don't put salt. And it's straight jasmine rice with water. That's it. One. One half. Bring that to a simmer, turn down the heat, put my tight fitting lid on it, let it go for 15 minutes. A little debris on the grill. So I'm gonna do a quick heat. And I'm gonna start some coffee and get going on my lo mein stuff. Is this offensive? Oh, I get it. Yeah. Put it down wherever you want. Thank you. Like this. How long are you staying today? Well, being that like I didn't realize that there's not any other steps. So today, tomorrow. Say somebody tonight. Maybe tomorrow, you come in the morning, you know, 2 o'clock. Of course, today. All right, I already did my garlic and ginger, so I'm just gonna use half of that for my kung pao chicken. And then take half of it and give it to my lo mein setup once that's good. And I'm gonna go on all my phosphor lo mein. as the rice comes to a simmer. Now I'm gonna do my nice tight fitting lid. Brian, I see you. Did you say you were doing completely online from here on out?
Yeah, they said to get the stipend, I guess, for this week. I would
Okay.
have to do that. But next week, anyways, I'm going back to Atlanta on Thursday night. So I'm doing the practical at my parents' house on Friday. So
Yeah.
it would have been.
I'm just being careful because there's a flame underneath here, right? I have to burn myself. Crimping the edges nice and tight. Remember those folded sides? Nice and reinforced, so it crimps nicely. Low flame, not even a medium low flame, just a low flame. And a bigger pot on top so that it sits on the rim. Let that go for 15 minutes. What? You know, get on my lo mein. I want to cut things so that they cook fast. And I'm choosing some julienne over, say, small dice or brunoise on my items because these Eastern countries use a lot more slices than say, your brunoise or something like that in France and the old world. Rinse these mushrooms real quick.
You know how we put all the vegetables together in a wash,
Uh-huh.
and then we just get all of it. So is it possible if I want to add like a color contrast instead of mixing all the vegetables, I can keep a little bit of the same vegetable and cook it on the side just for the color and the contrast. Is that okay?
You mean like to put on top?
Yeah, like garnish.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. A lot of times those vegetables will fall to the bottom of the pan, once you add your lo mein or whatever. And so you grab the romaine or lo mein, put it on whatever serving vessel you're doing, and then put the vegetables on top anyways. Sharpen my knife. Right. I've got some Napa cabbage, but I'm going to treat it just like any other kind of green cabbage or brassica type thing. Peel off the outside dirtier layers that are also typically more green as well and a little bit more bitter. Stir fry, you'll need a lot of salt. I'm not going to use nearly this head. Probably won't even use a quarter. There's not really any dirt. I'm going to hit the inside layers as well. Water. Make sure, kind of like a leak. There's no, sediment down in there or dirt or anything like that. This one's good. Nice thin slice. Probably all I want right there. Maybe just a little bit more. Get down to the heart without that.
All right, all my mise en place is finished, chef. I put a little extra vegetables in the, because my dad obviously can't eat the lo mein.
Gotcha.
So cook one for him with some broccoli and cauliflower and extra mushrooms I got. So
That's awesome.
I'm gonna make two different kinds. So that's why I have so much vegetables, if that's what you're wondering.
No, that's fine.
All right.
Township.
All done, yeah, thank you, sir. Check out what Chef Raph got me, Chef.
What? Is that white pepper?
Hog and
What is
intestine.
that? Oh, hog intestines. Oh, nice. Good for your sausage.
Right. All right. Mise en place is ready for both of my stir fries. I'm going to use the rest of it. I just turned off the heat on my rice. I'm going to let it sit until I need it.
All right, chef.
What?
So I think I have everything I need. Now I'm just gonna look at everything you have.
Where's that?
I think so. I just need to get through.
I'm just wiping my walks out here. Just there's some water in there. Getting kind of the sediment out. About walk. You don't want to use anything abrasive on this. Treat it like cast iron. Even at the end, we're not gonna like use anything to really scrub it. Damp, clean towel is really all you need. Clean.
Hey, Chef, what's the next best thing if you don't have a wok?
You know, a super high heat, either a good cast iron, although it may not hold enough like this, or kind of a large non-stick would work.
Okay, yeah, I've got some stuff that'll hold up to high heat.
Yeah. What up?
Is it like not okay if I combine all my vegetables in one week?
I mean, some take longer to cook, so I wouldn't do that.
The majority of what I have is already.
Hey, Chef, what about a paella pan?
What's up?
What about what?
A paella pan. You know where you make your paella?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that would work.
Gotcha. That I do have.
Yeah, that would work.
Stir fry very well, but same type of metal, I would assume. Yeah, so cornstarch would help velvetize the chicken, like I was talking about. All right. Nice high heat. So I'm probably gonna get going on my Kung Pao chicken, kind of first thing, because that can hold just like my rice. And then while that's kind of finishing in the pan, I'll start my lo mein in the other, so it all comes together at the same time. Got my plates getting warm up here in a warm area. Jasmine rice is ready. I'm just doing 2 pickups. So, woks. It's just like sauteing, except higher heat. And so I'm not going to put a bunch of product in here if my pan isn't hot. Not only that, I'm going to put a good amount of oil once my pan is hot and kind of swirl it around so it gets kind of all sides. Make sure that oil is hot before I start going with my other stuff.
How much oil are you planning on using for the Kung Pao?
Say that again?
How much oil are you initially planning on using in the bottom of the pan at the very beginning of the Kung Pao?
Just 2 or 3 ounces probably.
You say 2 or 3 ounces?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Gonna wait a minute or 2 and get my pan nice and hot. Got pan for Kung Pao kind of on full blast. Pan for lo mein on a slow medium heat, kind of waiting on it. And it's hot. I'll bring you all up here. Okay, I'm gonna put a good amount of oil in there. Just start smoking pretty fast.
Squeeze.
Go to all sides.
John, hold on. Hold on a second. Let him finish this and we'll talk.
Oh yeah, I didn't even hear anything. I might have to do this chicken in batches just because of how much I'm doing. Chicken first. I'm keeping that kind of slurry on there. Sure, I get oil on all sides. Just like sauteing, I'm not trying to move it right away, especially with all that cornstarch on there. I want that Maillard reaction to happen. Not quite there yet. Wait a little while longer. That pan could have even been slightly hotter. Just back now. Starting to get a nice color, and because I waited, I can move that chicken no problem. Yeah, I'm getting a nice color on it right here. That's what I want. Let that sit for a minute again. So that fat is really coated. All sides. A lot of time in Asian or Eastern cuisine, canola oil is what I'm using because that's a really high smoke point kind of neutral oil. But grapeseed oil is a big go-to. I'm gonna wait a good probably 2 minutes before I stir it again. Well, that's going. Already got my green onions, nice water. Let's drop a lot of soap.
Hey, Chef, do you use a micro grater for the ginger, or are you just chopping it up?
You can, yeah.
You can, yeah. All right, thank you.
I did a really kind of fine julienne.
Uh-huh.
I see that a lot in stir fries. They're like those long, kind of thin strips.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, you can grate it, no problem.
Okay, cool.
And what you'll see whenever you bite into this chicken later on, what that velvetizing does to it. I mean, it really, really helps it out. starting to get a color on it. I'm not really looking to get this like crazy cooked through. I want a good color on it, then I'm gonna take it out. Rest on a pan while I finish my and it's fine if it's just cooked through, but I don't want it overcooked, right? Because I'm gonna take it out, put it back in my sauce and let it simmer for a minute to kind of finish. Wait a good minute. Have it evenly spread out. Hurry up and wait. I've still got a second batch of chicken here. So what I'm going to do is once I take this out, probably another minute or so, and put it onto my pan for holding. I'll wipe all that kind of sediment out. Because all I'll need is a clean rag, maybe just a slightly damp rag, and it should just everything should come out kind of nice and clean after that. And then I'll start over with some more oil, make sure that oil is hot, and then put in my second batch of chicken. That was it. That's going to go onto my sheet pan.
So let's say your next step, like, let's say you didn't have any more chicken. What would your next step be?
Start with my chili, more oil, and my vegetable. Over a nice good amount of oil in here. I'll make sure that oil is really, really hot. I want to see some smoke coming off of that oil before I add my second batch of chicken.
Like that?
Looking pretty good. Nice and hot. Make sure my sides are evenly coated with that oil. Go in with my second batch. I'm excited for y'all to taste that velvetizing. This does, man. The texture is completely different.
So is that cilantro gonna get on there? Make sure every little corner has oil surrounding it. Spread that out a little bit. Let it go.
I'm kind of looking on the edges of my chicken here. Once I see it, kind of a start of it, or a good DVD kind of on the corners of my chicken over here, that's when I'll give it a toss, let it sit again. Just this smells good. I put some of that shocking wine in there, even if that's a soy in with my cornstarch. Already smelling nice. Woo, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You scared me for a second. Got that poppy oil going on.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there.
It looks like a freaking chicken pie.
Chicken.
That looks awesome.
Yeah,
Looks
that one's
great.
better than my first one.
That's awesome.
Then let it sit for a couple minutes.
Hey, Chef,
Yeah.
can you make sure you talk to the storeroom about the practicals and how we're going to be needing a box or two built?
Yeah, Steph, again, they set it up for Thursday, Friday, and actually Steph set up the cart for all week.
For next week?
Yeah, so I mean, it's literally
Okay.
Tuesday through Friday is what the cart has on it.
Okay.
Well, I was issues for Bella being here one day next week because it's all together. And you can't
Gotcha.
take it home and bring it back in, so I don't know
Gotcha.
why they decided to do it that way, but they did. Oh yeah. Break it up a little bit. Do it one more time. And I'll start going with my other ingredients. So this is that second batch, right? I'm gonna put it on my C-pan with the rest of my chicken. And then wipe it out like I did, more oil, and start going with basically my spices first. Which is gonna be my marbles that I cut up. And some of my Szechuan peppercorns. Flavor that oil real nicely. And then I'll go in with my ginger, green onion, garlic, and bell pepper. And finish with my soy mix, along with my romaine. Not as well as my romaine. I think it's a romaine. And this my squirt. One last little cook, and then I'll take it out, put it with my other chicken. Probably gonna have a whole mess of product here.
Look at my burn.
Oh,
That's okay.
that one too.
What a couple. Wow.
All right, let's go with the other chicken. Set it off to the side for now. out my pan. Okay, more oil. Toast aside. Once I get to a nice smoke point. Probably don't want it as hot as my chicken, but I see a little smoke already. Go in with my dried peppers. Szechuan. Green onion. Ginger. Let that kind of toast off for another 10-15 seconds until my ginger gets nice and soft. Bell pepper. Garlic. Good solid garlic. Woo!
You smell like peppers?
Got some spice in here.
Oh, yes.
There.
I believe you. Oh, now it's not. Then add all the chicken.
Chicken.
Wow.
Do my soy mix.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. What did you just put in there?
My soy mix that has
Oh, the soy
sauce.
milk. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
That's the best chicken stock.
That's a touch.
To help kind of cook my chicken a little bit. You can see my cornstarch slurry is separated. I'm just gonna kind of scrape the bottom, get that nicely incorporated, and then drizzle just enough to make sure my sauce thickens up nicely. There we go. There we go. It'll kind of take a little working if it's already separated like that. Just got to get in all the corners and crevices, and it'll kind of dissolve a little bit into that water that it's sitting in. Take this a little bit. Dribble it in. And I want to make sure that comes to a boil, just like the roux. I want it to be this nice kind of glaziness all over it. Once it completely comes to a boil, it should be nice and thick. It's already thickening up nicely. Yeah, it's boiling. I can see bubbles in the center, so I know it's boiling. That's it. Off to the side. My lo mein. Oh, I almost forgot. Peanuts. Toasted peanuts. Lo mein takes oil as well. Add in mushrooms first. I know mushrooms can hold up to really high heat for an extended period of time. So throw in a little onion. Black pepper. I'm not going to worry about the salt content because I know my soy mix will have plenty of salt and sugar from the hoisin and all that stuff. Soften. And the carrots will hold up to more heat than my next item, celery, bell pepper, and cabbage. Also don't want to forget about my ginger. I get a nice Maillard reaction. I guess caramelization is a better word. So boiling. A nice color on my onions and mushrooms. I could probably just throw my other items on top as that sits. You can see the kind of progression I did here. Right? Items that hold up to high heat for longer periods of time, that's what I put in first. And things that are a little bit more delicate, like my Goodfellas garlic, cabbage, bell peppers, celery, things that don't really need a lot of cooking. I'm adding in later. Probably cook this for another minute. Toss. Add in my noodles. When I toss that, I'll be tossing in my soy mix that has my hoisin and oyster sauce, things like that. Cook down nicely. I don't want this to be like overcooked, right? I don't want my vegetables to kind of have a bite to them. I do want them to have a softness. I don't want them to be raw, but it doesn't take long for my stir fry, especially since I cut these nice and thin. You know, it's not going to take long for it to get to the point where I can move on to my next step. Out there, throw my noodles on top. That kind of sit for a minute. I'm ready with my soy mix to kind of glaze this stuff through. When I drizzle this stuff, I'm going to go around the edges like this. Maybe I don't need all of it, but we'll see.
You might need all of it.
Whoop.
Yeah. It's so much. So green. You can send this over to takeout.
Probably need all of it. You can always add more and never take away. You ready for Play-Doh? Oh, my rice is hot. Kung Pao chicken is hot. Plates are ready. Oh yeah, my rice is really nice. I'll just evaporate all my water and get dry. Keep the lid on my rice. Green onions that I put in ice water. A little chopped cilantro right on top. That smells so good. Veggies right on top.
Chef, that looks amazing.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
You're gonna have some good eats.
I hope so. I know Natalie loves this day, so
You know what's gonna be bad is when we actually go back on ground, we're not gonna be bringing home. You're probably not gonna be bringing home food, so that's your family's gonna be hating that.
yeah, that's one of the pluses to this type of thing.
Yeah. Well, that looks amazing.
Oh, thank you, Chef. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. It smells awesome in here, y'all. All these really kind of umami flavors in here. Oh, it's something special. But simple stuff, right? Just stir fried, served with rice. Romaine kung pao chicken. Enjoy.
it's a little spicier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
Probably because of those peppers, the
Yeah.
black peppers. That's really good though. Wow.
I would have like maybe put those peppers in like last minute. May not have been as spicy because I heated that oil with those peppers. Bella approved.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of these companies really have those contracts that I keep harping on. I'm not so down. Yes, sir. Yeah, are you hungry? You want some?
He's like, you hungry, Parker's already on the way.
Harper, where you been?
I've been right here.
No, you haven't. I asked for you.
Oh, I had stepped out for a minute because my girl had got a car towed. So I got a,
That's all right.
I gotta try to-
You want to have all that if you want? A little bit of cilantro on
That's
there.
nice.
Oh, rice, yes, sir.
That's it, right? You say.
That's it. Take it.
All right, they got pork and stuff.
Huh? That one with the rice is going to be a little spicy.
Then when I leave here, I gotta go meet up with her. They just repaid what we're getting. They repaid. So instead of this, they moved it way down here and maybe put my time.
Oh. Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta get a, we just gotta ride over there. We have company cars in the house, company cars that I have right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my sister, my other sister, come and meet us up.
Heard that. Sorry that happened. So I don't know if y'all heard me, but that one with the rice is a little spicy. But when you mix it with the rice, it's just right. Not too spicy. Pretty dang good right there. Whoa, those Szechuan peppercorns really create a kind of a numbing sensation.
Chef, I'll be right back, okay?
Heard, Chef. So y'all, I'm gonna try and get you to see this, but I'm not gonna be scrubbing this stuff. Bella, do you have your rice going?
Cleaning the bathroom.
I would have your rice kind of going as you're setting up your mise en place. Wipe it out with a clean cloth. Do that a couple of times. If it's really dirty and like you didn't get the pan hot enough and there's a bunch of caramelization on the bottom, then you can take water like this, kind of fill it up, and then boil that water. And it'll take all that stuff out. That's all I'm doing. Now it's ready for Bella here in a little bit. Because I had that pan nice and hot, there's not much that's sticking to it. Yeah? What's the ratio for jasmine rice? Ah. 1 to 1.5. Correct. Well, it's not a difference of 0.5. Ratio is 1.5. More water. Have rinsed jasmine rice over here.
All right, I'm back. And again, anybody, if you're just kind of going to be cooking later, you know, good opportunity to sit here and work on your, make sure all your check your knowledges for this week and next week are done. Good opportunity to look ahead, look at the final exam.
I agree, Steph. Good idea. Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You know, Chef, for such a simple meal, my kitchen right now is a disaster.
Yeah, I
See if I
understand.
can get you. Got to fight over the island.
Chef, would you like to hear a joke?
Oh, that looks great, Carlos.
That's the lo mein, obviously. Let me go grab the other one. The other one got a little touchy. And this one's the kung pao chicken.
Oh, wow. That looks great, man.
Well, thank you. So if you will excuse me, I'm going to take pictures and then start eating.
Eat up, man. Eat up.
I have my food ready, chefs.
All right. Hold on one second.
Okay.
All right, Leroy, let me see. Oh, wow, that looks great. That sauce looks like it held on to the noodles. It wasn't too thick.
Kung
Oh,
Pao
wow,
chicken
even your Kung Pao chicken, the sauce looks really nice.
and my rice.
Nice. Great job, Leroy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's awesome. And now enjoy the food.
I will. And yeah, this was I love cooking. It was a good experience cooking
Yeah.
for and veggie lo mein. I really love lo mein. Like I wish I had the right noodles, but I used like fettuccine, like I think you said.
Uh-huh.
It was. I can't wait to try it.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
The fettuccine are cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, I
Too
looked
true.
at the bok choy and how much I paid for it after the fact. It was almost $13 for bok choy.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it kind of floored me. I was like looking at the tag on the side. It's like, whoa, 12 what?
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, you already got that?
Yeah.
Wow, whoa. You can do this. Good looking mise en place there.
What?
Good looking mise en place.
John, that looks good.
Thank you. Yeah, I got everything finished. I'm trying to complete it. I did some quail eggs too that I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with.
Nice.
Oh, lotus fruit.
I went to the Asian market, so $2.99 for like 15.
That's awesome.
Did you blanch it or anything?
Wait, what? Oh.
Robert?
Did I blanch it? Yeah, I didn't boil them. I just I basically simmered them on low heat and they came out great. But I washed the eggs because most people don't realize that they're not speckled. That's dirt.
Yeah.
Like this. This is what they look like before I clean them. And this is what they look like after.
Yeah. Yep.
They're, I don't know how to describe them. They're a tastier one, in my opinion. They're tastier. It's just like I did it also with a little coconut oil when I fried one of them, and it tastes pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got these lotus roots too.
Yeah, the lotus fruits are good.
I thought I could use them today or tomorrow, at least, or possibly both. And then I got some of
Mhm.
these. you know, mustache mushroom shiitake.
Yeah.
But they had all kinds of stuff. They had seafood mushrooms,
Oh yeah.
crab ones. Yeah. They had the best produce and the best prices. And then I also got like water chestnuts for $3.99 for a gallon.
What's wrong, Bella?
Okay, I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better at the walk.
Well, practice makes perfect.
I was having trouble talking. I was like, how do I do this? And it's like so tricky. The
Yeah.
handle was so wide.
Yeah.
A lot more work than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't think my hand would get tired so fast. Wouldn't that be crazy, impressive if someone did it with like 2 walks in their hand? That's something new.
You should look up videos, like YouTube videos of like Walkmaster.
Oh, talk about.
I'm telling you, it'll blow your mind.
I saw this video of this one girl. She's like had a huge freaking walk. And she was just going crazy at it. I was like, whoa!
What?
Chef, good. I'm done with my stuff.
Oh wow, that looks great, Evan. That's awesome, man. Very good.
So, but I didn't mean to cuss. I just got
Thank you.
sriracha peppers in my eye. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's fine. No worries. Just don't blind yourself.
Hey, Chef, I did the same same thing you did where your chicken flew in the other walk?
Chef, I'm gonna run this speed rack to the walk-in.
Heard that.
Chef, if you would like, would you like to hear a joke that I found?
Yeah, as long as it's not a crude.
So like ask me what my favorite holiday is. Just ask
What's
me
your
what
favorite holiday, Leroy?
my favorite is July.
July what?
No, it's like you just okay. Well, it goes like it's
Oh.
like
Maybe I'm
why
just
July.
clueless.
They say like it's July, and then they say why July, and then
Why July?
I didn't lie.
Ah, I like that. I did not lie, but I am horrible at jokes. I can't tell jokes. I was telling that to somebody just recently.
I found that really funny. I found that on the internet on Facebook. It was just really funny.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I'm never good at telling jokes. I always screw up the punchline or screw up something. Oh my. I think there's a talent to telling jokes for sure.
There's like a special thing. Like I think you have to have like a special sort of, or anyone sometimes can be funny.
Yeah, well, I can't tell jokes, so I'm not that funny. Now I'm kind of funny looking. That I can do, but not funny. Like a clown. Thank you, Isaac. Guys, and I don't know if I mentioned this to everybody. I know I mentioned it to some people that were having attendance issues, but for example, let's say you missed a day, okay? And let's say you don't want to cook the food, but you want to make up that day. You know, if you watch the video and you tell me that you watched the video, I will give you credit, attendance credit for sure, and then I will give you credit, you know, for watching the video. You're not going to, you know, get full credit, obviously, but you know, it's better than a zero. So guys, you know, look at your grades, and if you see anything, watch the video, shoot me an email saying you watched the video. I will send a message to the registrar and say, hey, this person watched the video. They are counted present for the day. And I will give you at least half credit or some sort of credit for watching that video. And so you don't have an absence, plus you don't have a 0 sitting in the grade book. Does that make sense? So if that is something that you would desire, feel free to, any day that you have a 0, please, or any day you have an absence, you can recover that easily. Mr. Roberts, that looks amazing. Let me zoom into your picture real quick. Let me pin you. Oh, wow, that looks great, man.
Hey, Chef.
Thank you.
Hey,
Because when I put in the chicken in the wok and it hit the oil, it just popped. Oh my God, it was so
oh,
scary.
it caught on fire? It flashed? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It didn't burn me or anything, but I was like, from a distance, I was like,
Yeah.
putting in a piece of chicken.
Yeah, no, yeah, just be careful. Mr. John, that looks great. And I hate peeling or taking quail egg shells off. It's a pain in the butt. How did you like taking the quail eggs or the shell off the quail egg?
Not so much hard as difficult, because
Yeah, they're just really difficult to take off.
I took a little scalpel and chipped it and worked it from there.
Oh, there you go. That's good. That's good.
I mean, it took a little longer, but I made sure I got a perfect one every time. So
That's awesome, man. Well, all right. That looks great. Go enjoy it. Go
Thank you.
let your dad enjoy it as well.
yeah, that's what I made one for him. That's why there's 3. I made one that was just the vegetables without
Yep.
the lo- but the same thing. The ingredients, just I didn't add the lo mein yet. I took some of the vegetables out. So
Yeah, no, it looks great.
thank you, Chef. It means a lot.
But of course, it looks very nice. I love your cuts on your vegetables. They look really nice.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's the most important part, because
Yeah,
you can't
no,
go.
I agree.
If you take an extra 10, 15 minutes to make sure your cuts are perfect, they'll make a huge amount of difference.
I completely agree. It changes a meal from a $5 meal to a $10 meal.
Absolutely.
And it's all about the perception, the perceived value, right? And that's what we in the kitchen, we try to make a potato or a carrot have that perceived value that, someone will spend a lot of money for, or $5 for a something that, just has a bunch of vegetables, or, or $20 or $30 or whatever else. So
It's like
for sure, I think knife skills separates you from a what I call a rinky-dink place.
Yeah, absolutely. And also the biggest thing is that the times of the cooking. If you can get them smaller, you have less time cooking, but you can put the onions in with the garlic at the right time, and if the peppers are about the right size, you can do it as well. Or
For sure.
so yeah, I think it helps in all
For sure.
aspects. But just the
Yeah.
amount of the taste is important, as so is the visual appeal, in my opinion.
For sure. I completely agree with you on that.
Thank you, Chef.
Well, go enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm going to. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chef.
Yep.
I made some egg noodles, and I was just wondering if I should boil them for like a few minutes and then I'll throw them in the pan with my vegetables.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Is that basil in that cup, Kepri?
And that's my
yeah.
slice of green peppers.
Oh, green peppers. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
It
I don't
looks
have any
great.
red peppers.
I like it.
And chef, I just gave some of my Kung Pao chicken to my mom, and then she said
Uh-huh.
it's Panda Express.
Oh, really? Awesome. That's
Right.
great. That is awesome, man.
Thank for that.
Nice, nice.
I can smell it.
Minus the rice I have to review. And yours is too.
Romaine looks really nice. Romaine looks great. I like the color on the Kung Pao chicken, but did you put in a slurry?
I did, but I didn't put it in initially, like I was supposed to, like you did. I put it in later. And
No,
then
that's for velvetizing the chicken. I was talking about the pins, like a slurry to thicken the
yeah,
sauce.
I did. I only put a little bit though. I didn't put too much.
Just a little bit more. Kind of like more really holding on to all your chicken.
Instead of falling off.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like a pool.
Is some ginger and garlic in there?
My ginger was minced, or
Okay.
my garlic was minced finely.
Okay.
They were both
Alright,
finely minced.
And then I would have done, more of everything else like bell pepper, green onion, that type of stuff, just to kind of bulk it up. Those are the main ingredients.
Just reminded me of something. But I didn't do onion. I did some shallots, and I forgot to put the shallots in it. I just put instead of chili peppers, I didn't want to do that, so I did just the serrano pepper, like little
Put
pepper.
Szechuan in there?
Szechuan, the pepper, the ground pepper, right? Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
did.
cool. All right, cool.
I put it in when I put in the.
You have the dried chilies in there?
No, that's what I put the green bell peppers. I mean the green serranos instead of the chilies.
Okay, got it.
Or
Yeah, just more of everything else and picking up that
Yeah.
sauce then.
and then that's very yeah. I want to try this.
This looks really nice though.
Thank you. Tastes
Great.
pretty good. I think mine has a little more soy sauce.
For the punk pal?
Yeah.
I know. I like it. Oh, really? Yeah, neither did I. Usually that mix will give it all the speed. Okay. There you go. You know how you get better?
You practice.
Practice makes perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
they do grass right there, I get the grass. So like, I ain't take hours of college. I did, but not bad though. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna take no good. Yeah.
That would have been way worse.
It was kind of cool, but kind of like, okay. Yeah. I was like, man, this is like everything on the line.
People say, oh, I gotta use those, yeah.
Honestly, now that we've cooked this Kung Pao chicken and everything, we can just stay home without going to Panda Express and
I know.
Better than
I
Panda
know,
Express.
man.
yeah.
You know what? While we're sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and kind of go over the recipes.
I like it, Chef.
I'm going to share
Oh,
my
I'm sorry, we're
screen. So tomorrow we are going to be doing spring rolls, fried rice, and chicken satays with peanut sauce. So the spring rolls, something like this. These are the clear ones. Those are usually Thai spring rolls, but I think we're doing fried spring rolls today or tomorrow.
I got the egg roll ones. Is that fine?
Yeah, I mean, here are, you know, you've got spring rolls and you got egg roll wrappers. They just have a little bit different texture to it, and they fry up a little different. But you know, I mean, it's
Kind of,
you know,
when I was at the Japanese place, they were, all of them were like too thin for spring rolls.
Yeah.
So I thought the fried one would be the better bet, but I can always.
yeah, no, that's totally fine. Yeah, that's fine. But you have spring roll, you have garlic, you have ginger, onions, carrots, celery, mushrooms, bell peppers, bean sprouts, soy sauce, oyster sauce, black pepper, egg, and the sweet chili sauce, or just some sort of dipping sauce if you want that. Basically you're gonna kind of cut up everything, right? And cut up everything really small enough to go into a bite size, you know, and here's the spring rolls. So it should be small enough to get in to an egg roll or spring roll, you know, kind of a design.
What mushroom would you for
And you could use any mushroom would be fine. Chef, what mushrooms do y'all have for tomorrow?
I'd have to go through, but I guarantee you it's just cremini mushrooms.
Yeah. How are you gonna just kind of toss all your ingredients kind of together and just fill the? How are you gonna do your spring roll, Chef?
Let me see here. I may saute a couple of things up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, you saute up some vegetables.
Cool it down and then wrap it and fry it last minute.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. All right, so I would saute some stuff. You do need to let it cool down before you put it in your mixture, but I would saute it and adjust the soy sauce, the oyster sauce, even maybe just adjust it as you're kind of mixing it all together, and then you can just kind of you don't want it too saucy. Right? We don't want it too wet. So you've just got to be very careful with that. Chef, do you have any other suggestions on what you would want to see?
I'm not going to worry about if I'm cooking this stuff down, right? And I add my sauce and it's like, oh my gosh, it's too saucy. What do? You can, whenever it's cooling, just put it on a towel and put another towel on top and press out that sauce and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I agree.
You can control that.
I agree. And then we're just going to
crispy, or are you going to saute them as well?
Say it again.
The bean sprouts and the.
I think he was saying. I think he's saying, are you going to saute your bean sprouts as well? And
yes.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes on
a lot
that.
of times, especially for North Korean banchan, they'll boil them for a good 12 to 15 minutes before they marinate them too.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome. So, and then we're just going to roll it up and then fry them. And Chef will probably show the technique of rolling tomorrow, but I would suggest all of you Google, rolling egg rolls and get onto YouTube or whatever else and just kind of get an idea of how to do it. The egg is there, I think, for an egg wash or an egg mixture to seal the seals or the edges with it. And that's kind of what that's for. Questions, problems, concerns about the egg rolls. Now let's talk about this.
I do.
Oh, yes.
Real quickly, the biggest difference between an egg roll and a spring roll?
Jeff?
Sorry?
They were asking, what's the difference of an egg roll and a spring roll? What's the difference?
Oh, well, I mean, it just depends on what province you're from. Sometimes spring rolls are actually made with the rice paper, and sometimes they're fried like this and cooked in the spring.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yeah.
But egg rolls and spring rolls, if the spring rolls are fried, they're almost synonymous.
Yeah.
The same type of wrapper, whatever filling you want, it's you can kind of call them the same thing.
Well, just to piggyback on that, Chef, so on the ones that I got, basically you just dip the water for 5 seconds, hot water. Hang on one second.
So the ones we're doing are fried.
Okay. So can you fry these things?
The clear ones?
I've never tried frying the rice paper.
Okay. All right.
I can't remember. I don't know if it'll work or not.
Well,
We'll see.
I can always try one. If it doesn't work, then would you be okay with the rolls that I have?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give it the old college try.
Okay. And then we've got the fried rice. So you've got shrimp, Chinese sausage. Hold on, let me make this a little bit bigger. Shrimp, Chinese sausage, pork. I don't know if we are going to be doing pork in there. Is that right, Chef? No pork?
You mean the dried Chinese sausage?
No, right underneath it.
Char siu pork.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing that anymore. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. So, and then you've got the egg, you have the peas, you have carrots, you have onions, garlic, soy sauce, and salt and pepper. You know, for sure you need to peel, devein your shrimp. You know, depending on how big it is, you know, sometimes I even, you know, cut them in half lengthwise, or you know, whatever. I don't really know. You know, you just want to make sure it's easy to eat in a chopstick setting, right? So you know, it's got to be all bite size. And then you got Chinese sausage. It's usually a thin, you know, like a little skinny. I don't know, kind of like a.
I have some if you want me to show you.
Yeah, I mean, if you have some, you can show it to the class. Kind of like a, I would call it like a beef jerky stick. It kind of looks kind of like a thicker beef jerky stick, or a round beef jerky stick. Yeah, there you go. Cool.
Right, yeah, they
Yeah.
look like little links.
Yeah, little links. And then you got egg. That egg is going to be for, you know, scrambling. You're going to scramble it in there. And then you've got your peas. If you're using frozen peas, make sure that I like to keep my frozen peas either frozen or soak them in water so they don't dry out and discolor, because I don't want that ugly color. The carrots need to be julienne, fine cut, you know, something easily used for, you know, chopsticks. You know, and then you got onions, garlic. Make sure your garlic's, you know, finely chopped. Probably green onions in there as well. Maybe the part of the green onion and the green part for, you know, garnish if you want to. But Chef, how are you gonna start the process? You're gonna
Well,
cook your
I mean,
shrimp and your sausage first, and then are you gonna do your shrimp and sausage later?
no, just like today, almost always with a stir fry or wok station, you get a good mark or Maillard reaction on your proteins, take out those proteins, set them aside like I did, and then you kind of flavor that oil a little bit, especially if there's a bunch of like spice and stuff. I would throw my spices and things in that oil to flavor the oil.
Yeah.
And then go with my remaining ingredients, especially the vegetables, the things that need to cook a little bit longer. That's what I would put in first, all the way down to, you know, my already cooked rice at the very end, and sauce.
Yes, and your rice needs to be cold, or it needs to be cooked in ahead of time. You cannot use hot rice or lukewarm rice for this. The starches need to be set, because you're trying to caramelize or create this kind of coating around this rice kernel that has the starches, and you're trying to caramelize it to crunch it, or so where it's not going to be that mushy kind of baby foodish kind of texture. And the one thing I see most people do, they put the rice in there and they want to move it immediately, move that wok. And then if you put that rice in there and it doesn't sit and kind of caramelize just for a second, and you start moving it around, you start breaking up all the rice kernels, and it's going to start to look ugly, and it's going to start to mush up. But this is high heat. It needs to be high heat. You're trying to get a quick toss on there, a quick color to it. So, and then you garnish it with green onions, whatever you want to. I usually put in the peas closer to the very end, because I don't want to turn it into a you know, army greenish color.
Exactly. And just like the Matar Pulau, you know, if they were fresh peas, then I would probably kind of blanch them a little bit beforehand, you know, just a minute or two before I added them to my rice.
Yes, and I completely agree with you on that. So questions about the rice?
Chef, I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna stop or bounce off the
Heard.
meeting here in a moment.
Heard, that's fine. I'm just gonna, you have a good day and I'll catch up with you later.
You all have a wonderful day. Good looking food.
Bye,
man.
Bella.
Some good food.
Have a good day.
Oh, dishwasher Carver says bye also.
Who?
My dishwasher, his name's
Oh.
Carver. Pretty awesome.
See ya,
name.
Carver. Bye, Carver. Have a great day.
All right, see y'all.
All right, bye, guys. All right, and so the next thing we've got is the chicken satay. Let's see here. So you can kind of see what it is. I would suggest you're going to be doing this tomorrow. Make sure you get the skewers soaking today. Be a good time to do that. Let's see, where are we at? There we go. Chicken satay. You got chicken breast, shallots, garlic, ginger, sambal. Sambal is kind of a spice, and I'll show you what it is in a minute. You have coconut milk, palm sugar. If you don't have palm sugar, you could use brown sugar. It's just not as sweet, you know, but it's got a little sweetness. And then let's see. Hold on. Where's my cursor? Let's see here. Okay, now this soy sauce that is in the recipe is basically this right here. It's a sweet soy, kind of a ketchup kind of a deal, you know, kind of a deal. It's basically a thick soy sauce. And it's got a little sweetness to it. That is something that you usually kind of, you know, put in some dishes, but that is for the peanut sauce. Oops, sorry. That's for the peanut sauce. So the shallots, the garlic, the palm sugar, the coconut milk, the peanut butter, the water, the sambal, tamarind paste, if you have it. Sometimes tamarind paste, you need to hydrate. So you might need to hydrate it or kind of, sometimes there's seeds in it as well, tamarind seeds. So you need to take that out. John, can you hold up that sambal real quick and show everybody what that sambal looks like? All right, well, when he gets back, if you look, there's a jar of sambal sitting on his table. But anyway, so it's a spice. You know, that is the peanut sauce. And for the chicken satays, you know, you can just kind of marinate some of your you know, chicken in that kind of peanut sauce, and then you can kind of skewer it up, and then you just grill it and get a good char, a good sear on it, and that is it. And then you have a little peanut sauce off to the side. Oops, wrong picture. And you can kind of see the peanut sauce is kind of on the side right here. And a lot of times I would take this, thin down some of that peanut sauce, just thin it down a little bit with maybe some chicken stock, and have a paintbrush and brush my my skewers after they're done grilling, so they don't look dry. They have that kind of glistening factor, that shiny kind of glistening factor, and not have that dry look to it. Questions about that?
None here, Chef.
Cool. Well, I am going to be here. I'm going to stay online. You can either stay online or get off the line, but I would like you to be working or at least work on any of your, check your knowledges and check and make sure if you have an absence, go ahead, watch a video, send me an email and tell me you did it, and you'll get at least attendance. And all the people that I talked to about the attendance and all of that sort of stuff, you just need to make sure that, you know, you do that. And if you do those little videos and watch it for a little bit, you will get out of your hole of attendance hole that you're in, okay? But I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna sit here and just kind of do some stuff. But if you have any questions or any problems, feel free to grab me. You can work on your cooking or you can cook on your own and upload the videos. But I've got stuff to do, you know, like I can just sit here and kind of hang out and answer any questions that you have. So, who is this?
Rocio.
Oh yeah.
So I just want to bring this up that I realized that I don't have no grade yet for like since last week on Thursday and Friday up until today or since yesterday. So I'm not sure if I'm the only one or. Chef, are you there?
I think he got kicked out.
Yeah, you got kicked out.
Yeah, I figured.
Are y'all there?
Yes, Chef.
Hello? Okay,
Yeah.
I got kicked. I'm sorry. You were talking and I got kicked off and I'm sorry. What were you gonna say? I apologize.
No, it's all good, Chef. Yeah, no, I was just saying that I don't have a grade for like since last week on Thursday and Friday up until yesterday. 'Cause today we're on. So I don't know if I'm the only one with that or if you already know that.
What was that? Could you say it again?
Like I still don't have a grade
For
last,
Thursday?
yeah, Thursday and Friday for those days that
Really?
Thanksgiving, yeah. And then
Okay,
up until
I
a week.
thought. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because like I go on my portal and then like I
Hold on.
check to see what grade, but it
Okay,
says my
let me look. 'Cause-
Brandon got beat.
I'll see you tomorrow, Chef. Have a good day.
All right.
Bye,
Hey,
everyone.
you as well.
All right.
Hold on one second. Y'all have a good day. If you want to
Okay,
leave.
I believe I finished my knowledge checks at the very beginning. of
Okay. That's fine. I'll look in a minute.
I'm gonna clean up and then do my production sheet. But thank you for everything, Chef, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Perfect.
Same as well. I'm gonna
You
clean
have
up
a good
also,
day.
Chef.
All right, good. All right, thanks, Eric.
No, tomorrow production. You guys have a good day.
Hey, you too, Eric. Thank you for being
Thank you,
here.
Chef. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Chef, I already told him.
Oh, hey, yeah, sorry. I got kicked off and it was reconnecting and reconnecting.
No worries. Hey, I'm gonna do some
right.
paperwork myself at my, all right?
Have a great day, man.
You do the same. Take care.
All right. Are you talking about day 19? That are you saying about day 19? Because that's Italy.
Yeah.
Were you here for Italy?
Yeah, I was, but because like for the Thanksgiving break, and then Thursday and Friday, I think it was 19 and 20, we had to make it up for the next week.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me hold on 1 second. Let me fix that right now while I'm here. That's weird. I've got a grade for you. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
If you don't mind just kind of waiting here for a second while
I don't mind at all, Chef.
Thank you.
No problem.
That's weird. I looked at the day and I've got it written down, or I've got it plugged in, but it's showing a 0 in the grade book. That's just odd to me. So hold on. You know, the only thing that it looks like I'm missing from you, hold on, is like a week 6 conversion.
Week 6, but we're not even on week 6 yet.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
That's because I'm looking at all of your grades and I'm hold on 1 second. I'm kind of going through. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, there are, out of all your grades, there are no zeros in there. The only one, now there are what I call non-graded. So day 21, that's, why is day 21 moved up here? Oh, so day 21, that's like maybe over Thanksgiving, I think, because we're on day, 23, I think. So day 21, because that's a lecture day, so that date, so I'm gonna put a grade on day 21 when we do Monday.
Okay.
Because Monday is the day that basically we're kind of a little bit behind in a way, just because of with that break, that Thursday, Friday, break. So like that for that, and the reason, and I don't know, because then, so Monday, I'll put in grades for day 21, and tomorrow will get graded for day, 20, or today you'll get, so 21, 23, and 24 will be this week.
Okay.
So, or I'm sorry, 23 and 24 will be this week. So today is day 23. I will put grades for you for today. Hold on, let me share this because this doesn't have anybody's grades.
Okay, because right now I'm on my portal, and on week 4 I see a grade for day 18 and the days before that. But then when I go on day 19 and 20 and so on and so forth, up until today, I don't see a grade for those days. If you get me.
Yeah, that's so weird because can you share your screen? Or no, you know what? No, well, I don't want you to like.
I don't know if you can see that.
Okay, yeah, click on that.
Okay, day 19. Then see, so now it says it's graded. That's
okay, maybe okay. All right, well, maybe I just had to refresh mine.
okay. Yeah, now they're showing.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I think I had to hit refresh on mine for it to all come up.
Yeah, that's what's
And
probably.
I just clicked refresh, and and that's probably what it is. Now everything is popping up because I for some reason when I have to go back, I have to hit refresh, and I forget that sometimes. And I did it, and that's what it is. Good. I'm glad. Thank you so much. You got it. You always make sure that you're squared up. So thank you for checking on that.
Thank you, Chef. I was freaking out, but thank you.
But of course, no worries. And again, I think your grade is you're doing great. I think high 90s, so you're great.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying, but thank you, Chef. I have to
All right, thank you.
get the stuff ready. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Hey, you as well.
Thank you.
And guys, if you want to get offline, that's fine. Oh, hey, whoa, Landon.
Yeah, I'm just working on production sheets.
When did you come in?
Like 10:10.
Okay, thank you. I totally missed you.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm glad I saw that because that makes me a happy camper.
All right, Chef. Have a good day.
Hey, you as well, man. You as well. I just wanted to make sure I just saw your name.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure I get you. Thanks, man.
Have a good one.
Hey, you too.
Hey Chef.
Hey, what's up?
Just to make sure, I saw the grade book, and so I had 2 zeros on day 1 and day 11. I just want to make sure that those are the only 2 days that I needed to make up.
Give me 1 second, man, and I'll look for you, okay?
Okay, thank you, Chef.
Of course. Yeah, that's it, brother. Get 1 in day 11.
Okay, thank you, Chef. I'll let you know when
You're
I make
welcome,
them
man.
up.
Heard that. Thank you so much.
All right, you have a good day.
Hey, you as well. Nice noodles, Jeffrey.
Thanks, Chef. I appreciate it.
Yeah.